Hey, this is Carol, and this is a thank you video to you for asking some questions and saying yes to yourself about finding a way for you to make the money that you want from home. I remember being where you are. So I was home, I had 3 little kids, and had actually left my full-time job so that I could be an at-home mom. And then it was back 2008, the economy tanked, and we were in big trouble financially. We were actually on welfare and food stamps and fuel assistance and all that humiliating stuff, but I was so grateful that it was there for us in that time of need. But I didn't want to have to go back to work. I was homeschooling my kids at that time, and I really wanted to find a way that was flexible, that would allow me to work from home. And so if you're perhaps a mom who really wants to find a way to make a good income while you're working from home and being there with your kiddos, and you don't have to pay childcare anymore, that sort of thing, right? Childcare is just crazy expensive, and somebody else gets to see your kid walk for the first time, or all those special moments that you want with your kids, right? Or maybe, because now my kids are flying the nest, and so maybe you're a little bit older, and as your kids are leaving, you're thinking, gosh, I want to do something for me. I want to have more fun. I want to meet more women, and I'd love to make good money, and even get to shop at a great 40 to 60% off discount on some fabulous products, right? So what I want to tell you is that when I first started looking at how can I make money, how can I be home with my kiddos, how can I make this work, because I didn't want to lose our house, and that was a possibility, a real possibility. So I started looking at all kinds of things, right? And I was kind of searching. We actually didn't have Facebook back then. Oh, this little girl just wants to bob out. So much for curly hair, huh? They can do what they want to do, any of you curly girls out there. So I started looking, and gosh, I saw some neat ads in magazines about doing like mail stuff, right? Mailing from home, mailings from home. And what I found out was that that was really a scam, that you pay a certain amount of money, they send you their book, you copy it, whatever, then you mail it, but they were making money totally on you buying their stuff. So I was like, okay, that didn't work. What else did I do? I started cleaning houses. Cleaning houses was a good way to make money. And actually many of them even allowed me to bring my kids. An office that I did at night, I was able to bring them, and they learned how to help me dust. I still remember them going around with the dusters on all the woodwork and stuff, right? It was a lot of work. It was a lot of work. And I did houses too, and honestly, after a while, I kind of got tired of cleaning dirty toilets. I mean, it was good money. Honestly, it was. But every time I was scrubbing those toilets, I thought, gosh, I'm smarter than this. I can do better than this. And so actually one of the offices I was cleaning saw that too. And so they hired me on to work in one of their, their office part-time and help them. And I thought, okay, I can do that, Yeah, that lasted a little while. And then they let me go because they didn't need me after all, or whatever. I don't know. They let me go. At the time I was devastated because that was paying our groceries. But in the long haul, it turned out to be a good thing, because one day I was at the hospital where my oldest son was volunteering, and I saw a friend of mine who was doing a direct sales company, and she had a booth set up, and I went over to check it out, and she gave me some information, and I thought, gosh, I could do something like that. Now, I didn't really like home parties, and I was actually very shy, but I thought, what have I got to lose, right? So I started searching online. I wanted a Christian-based company, wanted a Christian opportunity that I knew they were going to have integrity. And so I found 2 different companies, and I decided to give one a try, 31 Gifts. And in the end, 31 has been a huge blessing for us, and it now pays all our bills. At the time, I didn't know if it would work or not, and I was scared, but it wasn't a huge investment, and I made that money back really fast. And now I've had the blessing of helping and teaching so many other women to do this, and that is what I love to do. And I know that people, any woman, anybody who does direct sales in any of these companies, if you take action and you work it, you'll succeed. The only way to fail is to not do it, not to take action. But people absolutely love our products. It's a company with complete integrity. We are a debt-free company. Most are not, and so we are solid, and that's amazing. So You know, if you're thinking about all your options, yes, you know, like you could do mail order. Oh, the other thing I did, kind of had fun with it. I did mystery shopping. So we would mystery shop Starbucks. That was the first time that I had ever had Starbucks. And my kids had a blast every time, like that the required drink we had to get was some, you know, chocolate mocha, something or other, right? And they were little and I didn't want them having coffee, but they got sips. And gosh, that was an experience for us because we couldn't afford Starbucks. No way could we afford Starbucks. I did that one. I did some restaurants, Panera, and it was kind of cool. It was kind of fun doing mystery shopping, right? Going in and then you have to do a little report and everything. But was I going to make enough money to put groceries on the table? No. No, even if you do a ton of mystery shopping. I did car testing, like test driving cars, right? I did restaurants. What else did we do? Oh, GameStop, going in there to buy. I mean, it was fun, and it showed me like the different things that's possible, right? House cleaning too. But ultimately, it really was 31 gifts that made all the difference in the world. And I looked at some other companies. One that went out of business, At Home America. It was a Christian-based company, but they went out of business before I even could have signed. Another company that my friends just were not interested in the product line. And so that's an important thing, that when you're thinking about a company, go to a meeting, okay? So whatever you're thinking, whether it's 31 or any company, go to a meeting and make sure that it's a group of women that you connect with. For me, I did not want to have to get dressed up every week in a skirt and have to go to a weekly meeting and training, and then have to invest anything that I made in more inventory. All right. So that's like a key thing you want to look at. Does the company require you to have inventory? That you don't want to fill your garage with stuff. Okay. Absolutely not. 31 gifts. We do not want you building inventory. We want you making money. All right. I don't want you ever reinvesting, and I don't want you to ever have credit card debt with 31. Okay. Any business that you do, don't build debt. We want you to get debt free. That's one of the things. I've paid off over $60,000, not a lot, $60,000 in credit card debt because of this business. So if you've got debt, if you want more fun, if you like shopping at a great discount, 31 Girls shop at 40 to 60% off. Great incentives. I have earned 8 or 9 different trips for going to Maui in September. That's a possibility. There's a cruise next spring that anybody can go to. You do not have to be a leader with 31 to go on the next trip. What else? That we are a debt-free company. That's something else. You want to find out how solid is the company, because they go down. What was it? The jewelry company there, Leah Sophia jewelry went down, right? A lot of girls had built big businesses in that. The fact that we're debt-free is huge. What else? So yeah, the culture, go to the meetings. You know, do they help you by giving you products to sample? One of the things with 31 is that when we do a company-sponsored meeting 4 times a year right now, you get a free product at that. Okay, there's always incentives where you can get more free products. That's also important, is that you're going to have to keep investing to get you know, more things to show, right? The newest, latest, greatest, all that sort of stuff. And also find out how much their website is. At 31, it's $12.95 a month, which is amazing because they do all the update with all of the graphics, the new products, the prints, the personalization, everything, and a design studio on there so that your guests are able to go on and design a product with the personalization that they want, and the colors change, the fabrics change, all that, so they can see things in real time. You know, you couldn't do that. I've tried having websites before. Yeah, it's going to cost you more than $12.95 a month just to host a website, right? So it's actually pretty cheap. And yeah, I think that's everything. So I hope that answered your questions. And I am happy to answer any other questions. Feel free to email me. Join the fun 31@gmail.com is my email, or shoot me a text. My number is 603-344-2280. Shoot me a text. Tell me you watched this. Hit reply. You're probably going to get some other emails from me. And like I said, I am here to support you, teach you, empower you. I am looking for women who want to have more success in their life, more of their dreams happening, to get rid of that stress of worrying every night if you can pay the bills or not, and not sleeping because you don't know how you're going to pay for the little league fees or your child's medicine, or Maybe you want to get to go on that honeymoon that you never got to go on and you want to earn a trip. Or Disney, like 31 has a fabulous wishes incentive for all new consultants that, actually for all consultants, that we can earn Disney cash cards and plain old Visa cash cards that you can use on whatever you want. If you need a new dishwasher, refrigerator, or make the car payment. I have taken my family now twice to Disney. We got to stay at the Polynesian and with a meal plan and all that, all because of gift cards that I had earned and saved through 31, so that we had one heck of a great big trip. And my kids were in college, so I got them all to go and we had a blast. So if any of this interests you, what have you got to lose? That ultimately was what I came down to. For $99 is the basic kit, but we have lots of other opportunities at different times. Ask me about those, and yeah, I'm happy to answer any questions. All right, so if you can relate to me, you always want to like your leader. If you like me, if you feel like we could connect, I really would be happy to serve you. All right, so have a great day, and we'll talk again real soon. I'm standing for your success.